I know this is something that's a little different than what I do normally, but hear me out. All right, I know it's been a little slow with the videos since I've been back, but that's because I have a phenomenal editor, Josh. He does an amazing job, but also he has a job and he's busy sometimes. So I thought I would help him out. And we're working on something really cool right now. Like we're actively doing something cool. And I know he has his music that he's working on, and everybody should go check that out. It'll be linked down below. He's chefing up a music video right now. All this good stuff is going on. It just takes time. So this is just something I wanted to do to maybe help him out a little bit, and something I've been wanting to do. So with that little preface out of the way, let's begin. All right. So there I was, young, 25. How was I? Had I turned 26 yet? I think I was 26. I might have been. There I was, deployed last year. I had just finished my yearly rewatch of Sons of Anarchy, which is a show I will talk about another day. That has been my fixation for the past, like 7 years of my life. I watch it once a year. Besides the point. So there I was, bored, out of my fucking mind. Texted my brother. I said, hey Josh, what show should I watch next? I just finished Sons of Anarchy. He gave me 2 shows, and these 2 shows consumed my life for the next 5 months. That is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I watched part 1 through 6. I watched parts 1 through 5, took a break, watched the show I'm going to talk about today, and then went back to watch part 6. Phenomenal show. One of my favorites of all time. One of my favorite animes of all time. Again, I'll talk about that in a separate video too. Today I want to talk about the other show he recommended. The Sopranos. Way back in the day, I remember it was coming on, and it was 9 o'clock on Sundays. And my dad and my stepmom, they would look at us and be like, "You gotta go to your room. Go upstairs. It's time to go to bed." I had no idea why they would do that, and then I watched it, and I understand now how and why they did that. The Sopranos is top 3 television I've ever seen in my life. I loved it. I loved it from the first time I heard that intro come on, and I woke up this morning and I got myself a gun and all that good stuff that came with that after. Even though the pilot episode was a bit different. In this specific video, I wanted to talk about a couple, really, my top 5 best and top 5 worst characters and how that came to be. As I was watching this show, I was actively tweeting about it, like, to my 6 followers that pay attention to me. I was actually tweeting my top 5 best and worst characters at the end of every season. Actually, let me see if I can find those tweets. Whatever, I'll do that a different time. What it ended up being was... Actually, I do need to find that tweet. Because that... I mean, how am I going to talk about it? Actually, fuck it. I can just say it, and all that good stuff or whatever. As it stands right now, and mind you, the last time I watched this show was, like, end of March, middle of March is when it ended for me, and let me tell you, that ruined my day. I would not, the ending, I'll talk about that at a different time, but, so, it ended up being at number 5, just think about it now, it was probably different on the tweets, but number 5, fuck, what was my number 5? I want to say it was probably that damn FBI agent, and I forgot his name. Goodness me, this is terrible. Number 4, which had changed. He fell from fucking grace to me, and that is Christopher Moltisanti. I genuinely remember at the end of the first season, I had him in my top. He was my number 1 character in the show, and Chrissy went through a lot. Chrissy's one of my guys still, but he had number 5 was Johnny Sack, my goat. Anyway, back to number 4, Christopher. So he was my number 1, and then he became fucking weird to Adriana, and it was because the like the drugs he was doing and all that good stuff. I get it. That's why he still stayed in the top 5. But good God, the way he but he was so loyal. He was such a good dude. Like, in his heart, he was such a good dude. But he made some mistakes, and that's all right. I'll get into him a little bit more some other time. Possibly later in this video. Number 3, Tony Soprano. Tony was a complicated character. Tony was not a good person. I hate when people say that Tony was a good person or he was a hero. He was not. He was an awful person. He was selfish. He was only good to himself. He maybe liked or maybe was good to one person in the crew, and that was Silvio. Sometimes the way he treated Polly was kind of like awful. I kind of hated the way he treated Polly because I like Polly, but yeah, like and the other thing about Tony that I never understood was how he always had beautiful women just falling over him. He was a fat piece of shit, and he had beautiful women falling over him. I mean, he didn't get the one he wanted in Doc Melfi, who, my queen, my everything, Dr. Melfi. But she was great. But yeah, that's number 3, Tony Soprano, the boss. I'll get more into him later. Number 2, Paulie Walnut. Interesting character. Fucking stupid. Paulie led to some of the like craziest shit that happened in the show. Him and Christopher's hijinks were always very funny to me. Even towards the end when they started like not liking each other and Christopher started kind of beefing with Paulie. Whatever. Paulie's just fucking old. I fucked his character a lot. I thought he was fucking hilarious. I did like the way he pointed things. I do that myself because I'm kind of a fucking loser like that. So that was, I like Paulie. He has some of the top 3 like quotes in the damn show. AIDS? Like, come on, that was one of the funniest parts of the show. Like, I died laughing watching that shit. That was fucking funny. Number 1, obviously, the GOAT, the one, the only, Silvio fucking Dante. That was the guy. That was the guy. That was the guy. That was the guy. I will never hear anything other than him being just a fucking guy. Silvio fucking Dante. The funniest thing about him that like he fucking killed me on two separate occasions. One of the occasions was when they were doing the intervention for Christopher, and I said my piece, Chrissy, but not just that part. It was the part where they start beating up Christopher, and he, for no reason at all, no fucking reason, shoves the fucking person doing the intervention out of the way. Just fucking shoves him. He wasn't even in the way. He could have easily walked around him to get to Chris. He just fucking shoved him 5 feet back. It was fucking hilarious. Mark tried to change that 3 times because one of the times, the provolone on the feet. That shit was funny as fuck. Like, Buddy is bugging the fuck out at the poker game. Provolone on the feet. I like provolone on the feet. I provolone in my socks. So it reminds me of your sister's fucking snatch or whatever the fuck he said. Something of that nature. And then the other one is he was boss for a fucking day. Boss for 1 day while Tony was in the hospital. In the hospital with the stress. Fucking heart attack. What the fuck happened to him? He passed out. Motherfucker's too stressed because these motherfuckers don't know what they got going on. Alright. And fucking something just popped up on my computer. Hold on. Alright, anyway. Back to what I was saying. So that's top 5 best, top 5 worst. Boy, when I tell you I hated these people, I hated them with a fucking passion. So I will put them in no fucking order except for the last person. that person will forever be my number one hated person in all of television. First one I'm going to talk about, and may her soul rest in peace, Livia fucking Soprano. What an awful woman. Just a sad, she was fucking awful. I hated her. Like, every scene she was in was one of the worst scenes of my fucking life. Like, she was just not good. It was, she was bad. Alright. She was so annoying. She was so, woe is me, all this shit. God, shut the fuck up. Every time she comes on the screen. Every time. Alright. There's deep-seated hatred there for her. The next one. I might get some, flack for this. There's definitely mixed opinions about this character. I fucking hated Carmela. I did not like her. I did not think she was the sad queen. I didn't think she was none of these different tropes that she could have been. I thought she was greedy, manipulative, and at the end of the day, an associate. She knew what the fuck Tony was doing. She knew he was cheating on her. You know all this shit Tony's doing, and you're okay with it because he's giving you money or whatever their agreement was, or whatever. Whole time she is playing this loving wife. Oh, but then here comes the pastor. Here, let me give you some of my fucking ziti out of my snatch. Have this ziti. Oh, Furio, one of my favorite characters of the whole fucking show. Didn't last because this broad got her you know that can't be a thing. And you're taking AJ there? Of all people. You take fucking AJ there to Furio's house. What are you, fucking goofy? And then when she tries to get the divorce, she takes Tony's money and she does all this shit. At the end of the day, to still need fucking Tony because she is fucking useless at the end of the day. She's useless. And oh my god. Tony! Shut the fuck up. Finally, he starts trying to be okay at one point. I'm not saying he's great, but he was trying to be okay. He was talking to her about his mental health issues he had going on. And she just you need to toughen up, Tony. Tony. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Alright. Next character I'm going to talk about. Anthony fucking Jr. What a god-awful character Anthony fucking Jr. was. He's just a horrible kid. He fucking stupid. The words that could, the words that I have for this kid, the shit he would do. I'm a father myself, right? And I like to think I'm a good dad, but there are some things that Anthony Jr. did that I don't know if I have the facilities to fucking handle. Half the time he did shit, I probably would just knocked him over because I don't know what else to do. He was doing shit that would boggle my fucking mind to the point where I wouldn't even know how to punish him. I don't think I could punish him because I wouldn't know what the fuck to do. Whatever. Next character I'm talking about, Junior fucking Soprano. I hate Junior. Yes, he had some funny moments. He was he was the villain of the show to me. Junior. He was such a fucking lame. At the end of the day, that's all he was a fucking dork. That's what he even in this horrible fucking prequel movie, The Saints of Newark. Stay away from the movie if you've never seen it. Don't watch it. It's the worst movie I've ever seen in my fucking life. He was a fucking loser, riding in his brother's shadow, and still couldn't, even after fucking what was his name, the first Imperial brother. Damn, I don't remember his name. That's shitty. But after he died, oh my god, Jackie, because fucking Jackie Jr. was a dumbass too. He couldn't take over, but he wanted to fight with Tony for whatever fucking reason, because Tony was obviously the next in line. Duh, no fucking shit, you're old. and you're fucking stupid. He was boss for maybe like a day, and he went to jail like 6 different fucking times. Never made no fucking moves. All right. The only character that were I could not stand Phil Leotardo. I could not fucking stand that character. I had such deep-seated hate for him. When he died, oh my god. I was elated. I was so excited when he died. I hated him. He was the worst. He was stupid. He was all this shit. Like, and the way he treated Big Pussy's wife, ex-wife, or whatever, her widower, or his widower. Widow, not widower. Yeah. At the car shop, after his dumbass got, like, whatever, that shit was fucking stupid. Like, it was unnecessary. He was so unnecessarily annoying, and I buy into the theory that he was a fucking gay. Like, the way he would talk about all the people, especially Vito, after that situation happened. He had 20 years in the can. He had to make do. He was getting butt fucked in the can. That's how I feel. That's what I think happened. Honorable mentions of the hated characters. Richie Aprile. Hated him. The one season he was there, fucking awful. I could not fucking stand this character. Alright. Another, excuse me. Disgusting. Another honorable mention. Fucking, what's his nuts? Dumbass. Hey, she was a whore. What was his fucking name? Oh my god, it's gonna fucking bother me till I remember. Ralphie. Oh my god, Ralphie was so fucking annoying. Jackie fucking Jr. Jackie Jr. had it all. And he had Meadow. Like, just out of all that, he's a fucking idiot. Just a dumbass. Alright, like, ugh. But yeah, that's my top 5 best and worst characters of The Sopranos. Feel free to talk about it in the comments. If you like the video, I can do more of these. I kind of enjoyed making this. It was unscripted, as you can tell. Probably I was bouncing all over the place. But yeah, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and until next time.